This is Esther at Stampin Star Creations, and today we're going to be doing some card making and some colouring in with some alcohol pens and doing a Christmas decoration. So thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, do a shout out if you are live, and I will say hello, and you'll get a very warm welcome if you are coming in kindly and calmly. So welcome. Do subscribe to my channel. That's a way of making sure that you can reach my videos, and make sure you can find them in the future by hitting the bell notification button. So today's inspiration came from a mug. I tend to switch over my mugs at Christmas, and the colour inspiration was from that. And I've got a card that I need to make for a friend. So, and possibly I might do a decoration as well. We'll see how we get on. Welcome, Melanie. Great to see you. Hi, Ellie. I just came on and I had a few technical issues. I couldn't see anybody on, so I kind of like assumed there was an issue, because normally people are quite good at coming on. So yeah, so I'm glad that I restarted. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera and we're going to get started. And if I've missed saying hello to somebody, just shout here on my... Right, just if you're feeling a bit seasick, then just bear with me. Okay, that's a bit better. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming in. Full disclosure, I had to work today and it was my last day at work, which was a bit sad. So I feel tired again today, which is not great when you're doing a live, but I will try and get on with this, and hopefully this will turn out. I have a plan in mind. So this is my Christmas mug. Let me just try and zoom you in without being too far in. These are the colours that I've chosen to use. Now, I'm a bit late to the party with this particular stamp set that I'm going to use tonight, and I wish that I didn't hold on for so long. Sheila's got a fuzzy. Is it fuzzy on my screen? We've just changed our internet and it should actually be quite good. So if anyone can let me know what the reception's like, that'd be great. So actually, I was kindly gifted this set, actually, in all honesty. So I decided to treat myself to the matching dies. So I've only had to play now, and like I said, I feel a bit late to the party, and I do wish that I just got on and ordered it earlier. But hey ho, it is here now, and we shall play. So like I said, I kind of got the colour scheme in mind, but I'm not completely sure how this is going to turn out. So I've not had a chance to really do a practice, which I sometimes like to do, but we will carry on regardless. So as you can see, I've got my ring light, which does tend to reflect, so just ignore that. I'll be using my Stamparatus, which is a stamp positioning tool. So it's a little bit opposite to what we normally do, where we put stamps onto the block and then stamp. This way you actually lay your stamps where you want them on the paper first, and then you pick them up with the screen afterwards. So I'm not putting this in any particular order. The reason why I'm using the Stamparatus particularly tonight is because I want a nice clear image. I'm leaving a gap around the images because I want to go ahead and cut these out later. Yes, I've heard that if you change your setting and the quality setting of the video, it helps to reduce your fuzziness of the... So if you're having any issues on YouTube videos, if you look at your settings with the 3 dots in the corner, this can sometimes help the quality of what you're actually seeing on this screen. So that's something to bear in mind. Okay. So I'm going to use Early Espresso because I just thought it was a nice dark neutral colour to be able to use for the colours I'm using tonight, and to give me a nice outline. So I'm just pressing this on so that the image transfers onto paper. Now I've got a bit of shadowing because that moved slightly, so I'm just going to turn it over. Don't worry about the tree, I could easily go in and do that again. Just gonna... Now be careful with these magnets, that's why they are covered, because they are super strong and they can break if you're not careful, and if they're not... I've wrapped mine a few times in tape. So let's go in again. So I'm going to stand up. Sometimes it helps to have the pressure from above rather than from the side, if that makes sense. Okay, much better impression. I don't even need to go in again. What I am going to see is if I can fit in another lot of the same image. Yes, just about. Let me move that over. Yeah, Ruth mentioned it the other day on her video, so, and it made a difference for me on her video that she was doing. So okay, giving that a good press. Now, if you have got shaky hands or dexterity issues, this is a great tool for you to use. Or if you're a bit scared to stamp, or you're a bit scared that you're not going to get a good image, this is a great tool to have. And you don't need to own any blocks, you can just use this. But there are advantages of having some blocks as well. So if you're watching replay and you don't want to watch me colour in, you can skip this bit. But again, I just, you know, colouring, I said this the other week, if you caught my live, I find colouring quite relaxing. Sheila says, don't usually have that issue with me. Oh, that's right then, only Ruth. Christine, that's all right, you're not too late. I've only just stamped my images, so you haven't missed much. And I'm going to grab in my colours and I'm going to start. So let's do the house first. So I'm going to use Poppy Parade, and I thought it'd be nice to have a red roof. So, in fact, I'm going to change it up a bit. I will have a red. I will do the same colours, but I'm going to change how I do it. So if you've never used our alcohol pens before, they're great for shading, great for quick colouring, because you've got this felt tip thinner nib and you've got a brush nib on the other side. So you're getting double your money. It's the same reservoir inside that feeds both nibs. So the best way to store it is to lie it flat. So when I tend to do colouring, I would say I kind of concentrate on one side being darker, usually the left side. I just find it more natural for me to have the left side as the darker colour. Now already, hopefully, you can pick up that shading on the roof. There, that was so super simple, because I've got a light and a dark in these colours. And then, so I'm kind of just do like an L shape on everything. So I did want to colour the house in. Sorry, but you're going to have to put up with me doing this. And again, I want one side to be darker than the other. I'm just carefully going around the roof tiles, this bit, and then down the middle I'm going to kind of do like a zigzaggy type line. I do tend to prefer the finer nib, just because it gives you a bit more definition and more control when you're using it. But the brush end, which I can probably use now, is great for filling in bigger spaces. And then again, because this comes in light and dark, all the colours come in the light and dark. Now you can mix and match the colours. You don't have to be as rigid as having the light and the dark together. But I just find it useful, particularly for beginners, or if you don't know, you don't want to mix colours or anything like that. Hi there, Beverly. Great to see you. So take your time. You don't have to be the world's best colourist to colour in these stamped images, because it's handy that the image is already kind of done for you. And go back to your childhood where you colour in the outside first and then the inside. That's always a useful tip. So already, look at this, my house is coming to shape just by adding some colour to it. Now I just want to blend these colours in a bit more So the more you lay down the colour, the more the colour will go onto your paper. Which sounds obvious, but I'm still using the light and I'm going over the darker section just to blend that in a bit more. I don't know whether to introduce yellow or whether to leave it white. Actually, I might do a grey. I think I'll bring in basic grey is a great colour for, this is light smoky slate, sorry, is a great colour to use if you are wanting a bit of depth and shading. So again, using my L-shaped tip to fill in these windows. I might just fill that in. Don't worry about the tiniest details, okay? In fact, what I was going to tell you to do is to cut your shapes out first, because sometimes if your shapes don't fit with your dies, you've gone ahead and spent your time cutting them out and then not cutting out right, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay, let me just bring in my cutting machine. I'm going to cut out some of these images. So I'm going to do a few at a time rather than doing the whole thing. Because it's just, I've got my my magnetic plate, which unfortunately they have discontinued because we're having problems with it, and because it's slightly warped, sometimes it will move the die, so it has been taken off the market. So let's have a look. Okay, the car's not too bad. The tree's a little off skew, but you know what? That's fine. I'm going to go with that. Try and find my other die. Where has it gone? Here's the tree. I'm just going to lift you up a bit more so you can see what I'm doing. So I've got a few layers here to create a sandwich to go through my machine. So the new dies that Stampin' Up do tend to fit really snugly around your stamped shape. So just take your time to shuffle it around and see what the best fit is for the shape that you are cutting out. Oh, that moved last minute then. I hope that doesn't affect my... Sorry, I was going to do this before I came on, but I swiftly ran out of time. Here we go. So do shout out if you're new to my channel. It's nice to welcome new people. Melanie, sorry, what were you referring to? She said that she has to sometimes press from the top and the bottom. So I'm going to leave this for now. I might finish off the other project later because I think this is going to take a little bit of time just to finish this off. So I'm trying to think what colour I did. Let's just have a quick check. Okay. So the car, I wanted to do a mint macaron colour. Hi Cindy, hi Tina. Good to see you. We're just doing a spot of colouring in. Hopefully we'll make it into something. So with the car, I'm going to do the what do you call these? Wheel hubs. Is it the wheel hub? And do my kind of L shape a little bit along there. A little bit of shading there where the door is. Now don't be scared to go over the dark colour that you've just coloured, because this helps to blend both colours together. So I think the inside of the wheel can be grey, and I might as well grey out the windows because there won't be a lot of white space. There you go. This is such a cute set. It's got really nice clean lines on it. A red door. Oh yes, I could do a red door. Okay, Claire, because you said so. So let me make sure the right colour. So again, I'm going to go in with that L shape. I might just do a little sketchy kind of like that. It's tempting to introduce yellow, but I want it nice clean lines. There. That is, yes, okay, I approve. Red door. Well done. And I wanted to do... wonder whether to do a red tree trunk. Would that look a bit odd, do you think? I'll colour the tree and you can decide. The tree I wanted to do... oh, just jade I've got here, sitting here that I've not used. So the tree was going to be my just jade colour. Can you guys see what's going on? So it's a really easy way of doing the shading. Like I said, you don't have to be an expert, but it makes you feel like an expert. It's great. Because I need a bit more of this just jade, I'm going to use this darker just jade and I'm going to outline the tree. But I'm just going to leave some space because I wanted to add some red berries. I wanted about doing a red tree trunk. Let's see if we can add just a few berries. Like so. Yeah, let's do a red tree trunk. There we go. Lovely, cute, cute, cute. I want the card to be on that right side, really. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Okay, the other thing I noticed about this stamp set, which I didn't really take any notice before, is it's got this lovely curvy die in it, which is very handy. So, I'm thinking, now shall we make this one into the Christmas decoration? I want to do like a first Christmas in your new home decoration. That's what I'd like to do, and I want the card to be matching. So I thought I could do like a snowdrift and then maybe have the might use the mint macaron in the background. That's my thinking. So let's see if this paper is... oh, my light's doing its funny tricks again. See if this strip is going to be long enough. No, not really. Oh, got a piece here on the Stamparatus. Thank you, Melanie. Melanie says sometimes you have to pick yours up and press on the top and the bottom. I see, yes. Okay, so if I cut that out like that. Sorry, my brain cannot think fast enough tonight. I'm just mindful that I might want to do some printing on that. So do you know what I'm going to do? This is going to be the card. Yeah, okay. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Come on, my brain is falling asleep. It's worked hard enough today. Okay, let's go for this. Oh, this one got stuck. Can going to use some mint macaron. Just seeing if I've got any scraps I can use. Hey, Vicky. Oh, perfect. Perfect, as they say. Now, is that going to look a bit funny on that colour? No, that's fine. I think that will be in keeping. That will be fine. Let's go for it. Right. Put all my bits in the basket so I didn't lose anything. Now, I wonder if there's a way of being able to... No, I don't need to cut both. I just need to cut one. So I want a nice snowdrifty shape. Nice curvy shape about there. Now, if you like your curvy shapes in cards, Stampin' Up have got a curvy die set which is available called Curvy Keepsake. Why am I not going in? Come on. And there is a Christmassy stamp set to go with it as well. Oh, that's why you're in the way. So if you like your curves, you might want to be looking into that, and that'll be available online on my shop. And the Christmas set isn't carrying over, but the other set is carrying over to the new 2021 catalogue. Okay, so I've got... Oh yes, that's nice. I love the curve. I want it fairly simple. And we've got the tree. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay, that works. So I'm going to get a piece of mint macaron. I'm just wondering now, actually, whether it'd look nice on the mint and then the red. So it's a bit more Christmassy then, isn't it? Let's do that. Sorry, Claire, I didn't see you. She said, light green tree trunk. I totally missed that comment. 3 and 7/8. Now, I don't need this whole bit of paper, actually, because we just need enough to cover sticking that bit. And it cuts down on the bulk of the card then as well. Oh, the other thing I wanted to use tonight, which I'd forgotten about, is these dies. Not dies, embossing folder. So I'm wondering about this more kind of weave effect, because I wanted it to be a bit more homely. So I don't know, it conjured up this one. These two come in a set, and these you can use with your new mini cut and emboss machine, which is available now. I haven't got myself one yet because I'm still using the big one, but it might happen to land on my desk at some point. So this machine will emboss as well. You just need to change your plates. So we only need number 1. I've got written down 1 and 4. Let's see. So I've got my number 1 plate in, my embossing folder with my card inside, and then this plate number 4. No, I need a number 3, I think. On the thicker, sometimes the embossing folders are thicker, and that's the... Oh no, that's not going through. Okay, hold on. What's happening? Let me just read it properly. 1. Oh, 1, 3 and 3. Sorry, I don't need that one. 1. That's better. 1, 3 and 3, there you go. It's got all the instructions on that base plate. So if in doubt, read that, okay? So because this isn't a thicker embossing folder, it's a normal one, you just need 1, 3 and 3, okay? Okay, let's lower you down again. Going on a bit of a roller coaster ride tonight, aren't we? There, look at that, wow. That is so cool. So that's the embossed side, and then this is the debossed side. I hope it's not making your eyes go too funny. Oh, she always scares me. She like speaks up out of nowhere when I don't even say her name. It's a bit freaky when she does that, isn't it? Talking about Alexa, I can call her that because she's not called that in my craft room. I was like, what's that noise? And she was like speaking. Okay, that just gives a nice background texture. So, what I think I might do, I want some of this to be 3D and popped up. So, let's have a think whether we want what we want popped up. I think we'll do that tree and the car. Yeah, so we won't pop everything up. So I'm using my trusty glue. This is multi-purpose liquid glue. So we've got about 10 seconds to move it about like you would, say, the Pritt Stick brand. And even though I'm pressing it lightly, it doesn't get rid of all the embossing that we've just done. Oh, I was going to stamp on this before I stuck it down, but I've put glue on it now. So we shall carry on regardless. Wiggling it up a bit so that I've got the same border around all the edges. Just by eyeballing it, I'm not going to literally measure it. Let's think about us. There's a sentiment somewhere, and I think it is in Fireside Trimmings. Where are you? That says, from our home to yours, which might be appropriate. So we're going to have flat trees, sticky up car. Not flat trees, that one tree is going to be flat. So, Vicky says she hasn't used this set. Deborah says, oops. Oops of late. I think that's oops, I'm late. Evening Ruth. I kind of hoped, I was half hoping it would carry over. I think that's partly my reason for putting it off. There you go. It is here now, I shall use it. Okay, and then these two. Going to pop up. Oh, it's very simple for me. But I really like it because I like the colours on it. So these little sticky dimensionals come in this mini size, or we sell bigger sizes, and they're all hexagons, so they fit nicely on the page, and you can use the edging as well. So don't get rid of that, that's really useful. Oh, I like that. Do you know what? I think I made about 40 cards, I kind of roughly calculated. And I think I've used like, I'm surprised how many I used up this year. I've used up quite a lot. And then I'd like the idea of, let's just have a look if I can find. I know what I'm looking for, it's just a matter of finding it. see what might be. Oh, let's scrap out this one. This one might work. I want a nice stitched outline. So we're going to go with From Our Home to Yours. Perfect, look at that. Sorry, got a lot of cutting out tonight. I'll just quickly do that. One, two, okay. So we're going to run this through the machine. So I've got nice stitching around the edge of my paper, and then I'm going to pop that onto a block, find the matching colour, okay, here goes. Whew, I can breathe now. Must admit, I was holding my breath. Oh dear. And then, oh, what do we think? Do we want it with the green surround, or do we want it without? So do we want it to have a little green border, or do you think it looks better without? Kind of tempted to say without. Go minimalist. Choices. Well, I'll go ahead and cut it out, and then you decide, and I don't have to use it. Okay, deal. If I can get it to cooperate. Any votes in yet? With, says Ellie. With the little border. Sometimes it's difficult to visualise until it's actually done. So Janice says with the border. Maybe you could use your blends on the edge of the sentiment. That's an idea. I'm wondering whether to go red around the sentiment. Should we try it? Let's, because we can. And it's paper. Oh, it was so lovely. Like I mentioned at the beginning of my broadcast, it was my last day at work today, and I managed to take in just a few stamp sets. Well, I say a few, 2 stamp sets, and I took in the in colours and some blocks, and because I was my colleague was interested in making some thank you cards, and it was so nice to have that experience again of showing somebody how to stamp, or what it's like stamping for the first time, and just that kind of wow factor that people get from stamping and going, oh yeah, this isn't as difficult as it seems. There, what do we think to that? Gives it a nice kind of rustic, like tag feel. And I might pop that up. That will do. I'm getting more and more tired as the night goes on, so I better stop. I do want to do my do a little plaque as well, but I think what I'll do is I will make that offline because it's basically going to be very similar to the card. So just watch out on social media for that, and I'll pop it on there. So I didn't ask you all how you are today. I hope everyone is keeping well and looking forward to Christmas. I hope you guys get a break at Christmas. Sometimes you just, Christmas is a bit different, isn't it? A different type of break. A break from the norm. Oh, can I just point out something about this coming home set? That the smoke that comes out the chimney can also be used on the back of the car for, like, exhaust fumes. to put it mildly. Oh, Ellie got a toothache and an earache. Are they related? There's a lady that I know who she was complaining of throat and earache. Oh, more decisions. I think I'm going to stick it there. Oh, do you know what? I can't resist a bit of bling on this because I know the person that I'm giving it to likes a bit of bling, so I think the snowflakes might not stay on there because it might be a bit bumpy. But I will do some berries on the tree. Oh, I've got one star left. Okay, let's do this. There's my tool. There, that was meant for the tree. Oh, mind you, it's yellow. Do we want a yellow star? Oh no, introducing a new colour, not sure about that. Okay, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to introduce yellow, but oh no, a grey blob on the top is just not the same. I could cut it with the blends, but I don't want it to cut it yellow. So I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. It's fine. I use these red gems instead. A few on the tree. Don't want to cover up all my blend work, but just like a really blingy tree. There you go. What do we think? One on top of there? Just totally blinged it up then. Okay, right. It's tempting to put more on it, but I'm not going to. There, so let's just zoom you out a bit. I love this stamp set. It's just, what's really nice also is that you can not only create a whole town, but there's different houses to suit different things, different towns, different houses, different houses to suit different homes. I don't know. You know what I mean. Oh dear. And there's a little wreath that you could put on the door. Oh, there's so many little elements to that. And you've got the die shape that will cut out the wreath as well, which is handy. It won't cut out the lamppost, but that's great for the background as well. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys round and say a quick goodbye. Oops, I've got stuck. Oh, it's totally. Oh yeah, what have I done? Bye. Oh no, something's happened to my. Oh no, it's springing back. Oh. Oh dear, funny. Right. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for my live. Sorry, it took quite a little while to make that. But I was making decisions as I was going along. So, right, I'm going to go and see if I can make a matching plaque or something to say, like, the new home at Christmas. So I hope I haven't missed any comments. Don't think I have. Thank you so much. And sorry that I wasn't on my Facebook Live today. I don't know what's happening next week. Hopefully I'll be around for my live. Life should be calming down a little bit over Christmas time. So I might do something impromptu if I'm around. I just got to see how things go. So hopefully I will be back at least to do my live on YouTube next week, same time, 9 o'clock, all being well. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you are interested in these products, they are available at my online shop at stampinstarcreations.co.uk. I didn't flash up my sign tonight because it got buried under my pile. But that's my online shop. If you want to receive a new catalogue for next year, then let me know. If you're not already on my list, and I'm happy to send you out a new catalogue. And I've got 11 thumbs up, so thank you. Look at my filthy thumbs. Inky thumbs. And feel free to comment afterwards. Thumbs up, comments, anything, any kind of interaction like that is fantastic, because it really does help my videos get out there. And by seeing the reports, it definitely shows, shows that more. So that's great. Oh, Wendy's my dress, my Christmas dress. Oh, it's like a long top dress. Thank you. Nice charity shop bargain. Don't we love a charity shop buy? Yes, so I was very pleased with my top. I should be here before Christmas, so I won't wish you a happy Christmas just yet. Take care, everybody. Thank you, Wendy. Nice to see you. Wendy, do you want a peek of what we've done tonight, or do you want to go back and watch? So I'm going to go and make a matching thing for this, and I will show you on social media when I get around to uploading my photos. Okay. Take care, everybody. Lots of love. I do appreciate you. Thank you. I won't show you then, Wendy. Thank you, 14 people who gave me thumbs up. Much appreciated. Take care. I'm going to sign out. I'm waffling. Bye. Thanks. Oh, hi, Janice. The other Janice. I don't know if I saw you there. Special wave. Bye.